Welcome back to another video. Today you join me in a Scottish oak forest up in the northeast. This is one of my absolute favourite places to come and take pictures. As you can see, everywhere you look could be a picture. 360 degree pictures all around you all the time. But saying that, it is quite hard to pick out a good composition. A lot of the pictures can be quite cluttered and messy looking. I've managed to find a scene over here. It is a bit cluttered, but I've managed to position myself in such a way that the trees right in front of me are fairly spaced out. And then you've got this array of different colours leading all the way to the back down there. I don't know if you can see. You've got everything from red, orange, yellow, green. It is absolutely fantastic. As soon as my camera goes on the tripod, my ISO gets turned down to 64 just for maximum image quality. I'm currently experimenting with different apertures. I do want to get as much in focus as possible. So I'm heading up towards f14, and then my shutter speed is currently at about 2 seconds. I'm focusing on the closest tree, which is that one just over there in front of me. When I'm in a place like this, it can get a bit overwhelming trying to find a nice picture. I love being in the woods, and everywhere I look looks nice to me. But I'm very aware that not everything makes a good picture. So this is something I'm just going to try here. I'm going to take a couple of shots, and I'm not going to spend too much time, and I want to move on. So I've got this big old oak tree down here in this sort of little valley. It's growing up, and then all the branches are leaning over that way. So I've got the oak tree on the left hand side of the image, and then all the branches are leaning over to the right hand side. The trunk, the branches are all pretty dark and shaded, and then you've got all this light green canopy that really sets it off quite nicely. And then you've got this sort of, all the bracken at the bottom is nice and brown. So I'm focusing on the oak tree. So tripod's out, so I'm down to ISO 64 f9, and I've got a 6-second timer on. I'm just a bit worried because in one corner the sky is quite bright. I don't think it's working. The top right hand side is too much sky, it's just too bright. I'll put the picture up on screen anyway so you can have a look and see what you think, but that corner of sky is really stopping me from getting a really good shot. Okay, this is going to be my last shot of the day. The light is pretty much gone. It's getting very dark now, as you can probably tell. I'm also in the middle of the woods and I'm not 100% sure which way to go. This is going to be more of a test shot. I'm not expecting great results, but I've got a tree here right in front of me, and then behind the tree there's this great big mess of branches, twigs, there's a fallen tree at the back, and kind of random yellow leaves dotted about. I'm focusing on this tree and I'm using F4, and I want to try and get this tree in the middle of the picture in focus, all the nice textures, and then just behind the tree just a blur. Yeah, it's not going to be anything special, it's more of an experiment. It might look quite cool, so I'll take a few shots. My shutter speed's probably going to have to go down to at least a few seconds. Okay, so it does look quite interesting. I'm going to zoom in just a little bit more just to completely cut off any sky. I'm down to 6 seconds now, and this is going to be my last shot of the day. Okay, this is going to be my last shot, so I've just turned the camera around and I've pointed it this way. Again, it's the picture itself is not exactly aesthetically pleasing, but the colours are just so good. 5 seconds on this shot. Okay, I'm going to call it a day. It's getting too dark now and I have to get home. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you on the next one. Thanks again for watching.